At AuthorAID, we've been investing in digital and social learning for over 10 years now, and we've been building up our community of practice on the AuthorAID website, which now has over 20,000 participants and members from across the world. And we've built a online community of practice via the website, but also via our massive online open courses, or MOOCs, where there's been a really active community of researchers working on particular courses. And we wanted to experiment with some new ways of building these networks and these relationships. We experimented with creating a set of online journal clubs for AuthorAID members, where people in particular thematic groups could come together and discuss the latest papers, discuss writing techniques, and do critical analysis of those papers together and learn from each other. We initially set up 5 groups using different online platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the AuthorAID forums. And these groups have evolved using these different digital platforms. We engaged some regional facilitators, 4 facilitators, 2 in Nigeria, 1 in Kenya and 1 in Mexico, and also a statistics and data analysis expert to help with all of the groups. And we initially set them running with some particular tasks, and they were extremely active from the start. Actually, we immediately filled up the groups. Really, we've got about 800 people across all the different groups working on these different projects at different times, and they are analysing the papers, which are democratically selected by the group. And we've actually been able to step back and let this happen organically, because the community itself within the groups has kind of taken over, and there's been so much engagement and activity in the groups. It's not always focused in a formal way on perhaps on the tasks at hand, but the activity has been so good, and some of the community have taken over. Some of the more senior researchers in the group have taken over as facilitators or as members who can provide additional support with advice and chipping in to, for example, record a video session.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Journal Club session. And Dr. Taye Balogun will be taking us for hopefully about 45 minutes, and then we'll use the last 15 minutes for questions and answers.
So what they've decided to do, they've decided to take a sample of the tilapia fishes, and whatever result they get from the sample of the tilapia fishes, they want it to be representative of every tilapia fish you could ever find.
There's lots of peer learning that happens, not only around discussing the papers, but the group can feel so comfortable with each other working on a platform such as WhatsApp that they can just bring up topics and challenges that come up in their day-to-day work, such as where can I publish my research, how can I get funding for this particular topic, this particular work, or just small issues that come up in their research writing. So not only focusing on discussing the research paper of that week or of that fortnight, but really it's just a community of practice and a peer-to-peer learning network.